All right, I'll make you laugh pretty early in the morning because I was just talking with my brother, and he reminded me when Benny turned it. Benny was hired as a security in the sweetest gig in the world. When MTV had their stuff, their live, I don't know what it was in New York City, when they used to just like bring in people and they used to like dance to music and stuff like that. It was like in the, there was like early 90s or some shit like that. So anyway, he was like, they had him in security just to, make sure nobody like tries to get in, all kind of weird stuff. And there was a guy that was the guy that picked everybody to go inside and dance to the music and stuff like that. But the guy that had to, pick stuff, like he like felt sick or something happened. I don't remember the story. I gotta ask Benny. But all of a sudden he turned around and he gave Benny the clipboard, the power to choose, the power to choose amongst all these people that want to be on live, whatever, dancing and stuff like that. So Benny didn't want to do any of that stuff. He just wanted to make his money, break out back to the neighborhoods. He was doing it for like 1, 2, 3 days. So one day he tells me, "Yo, well, just come down and I'll just pick a bunch of motherfuckers. I'll fill everything up and we'll break out. We'll go downtown. We'll do some shit, whatever." So no joke. So I go meet him at Webster Hall. No joke. Benny's there. He said, "Oh, you motherfuckers here, cool." Then he's like, "Hold on a second. I'm just gonna fill this up." So they were supposed to let in like 10 to 15 at a time. The people that are gonna go dance and shit like that and be filmed as extras. Or anyway, Benny didn't give a fuck about fire code numbers, whatever. He just let like 40 people, and he's like, "Come on, let's go. Come on." Just putting his arm around people, like forcing them in. But here was the problem. When he did that, there was like a in the crowd. Like Benny separated him from his handlers. We didn't know anything. So he just put everybody in and they all went in. And he's like, "All right, listen, I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna change my clothes, grab some stuff, whatever, we out." So I'm inside with him, and it's like summertime, it's air conditioning, so I'm just hanging out, whatever. And I'm looking at all the crowd, and then all of a sudden I'm like, why did somebody let that big guy in here? The guy's like, one of those kind of, I'm not gonna say because YouTube will clip me. Me tell you something, while Benny was in the back changing out, getting, his stuff ready, because we're gonna go downtown, they started dancing like to some hardcore, like bass hitting hip hop type, whatever. I forgot what it was. I'll remember what it was. It wasn't hip hop hooray, whoo, that kind of shit. Anyway, all of a sudden, he's in the middle, and people are there dancing, all this kind of, and he don't know what to do. He's always been the crazy one in the group. All of a sudden, everybody's acting weird, and women are all provocative, and he's looking like, and he's just going crazy, and I'm having a laugh. And all of a sudden, the worst mistake in the world happened. They released like glitter and balloons on the ceiling. And that paranoid he was like, when I saw him, I just finished fighting Georgia a couple of weeks ago. So I was ready to go. Let me tell you something, but the people on the side, they kept pushing the people to stay within the camera's view. Like a camera only has certain angles. So when they try to push him, like he went like, he just ran at them again. He was fighting them and everything. So Benny comes out, "Yo, I'm ready, let's break out." I'm like, "Yo, Benny, you let him in." He's like, "Who?" And all of a sudden, Benny goes, "Oh my God, that's the son of the guy that sells the hot dogs on the corner." So this he was the son of the hot dog guy that sells in the corner. He was just hanging out with his father. His father's probably outside like, "Who took my son?" He was inside freaking going crazy. Like they were dragging him out, like they were hitting him. The red velvet ropes, the things that hold him up, they were hitting him with that, like, "Down, you crazy motherfucker." So anyway, I just remember that story, so I just wanted to share with you, and I hope it gives you a good morning laugh. Giant hugs.